Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Zach,
speaking of cats.
Yeah. Oh God.
Okay, so you're a cat guy, right? Like you have
Who's
a couple
the cat
cats?
daddy here? Are you a cat daddy?
Me. Yes, me. Okay, because yeah, see, now Rusty's outweighed. Two to one. It's usually me against two. No, I'm just kidding. Because I was obviously just scoping through Instagram, just looking. I always like to just. Although I've known about you forever, I just wanted to kind of see what you're up to now. And I just see like photos of you laying around with your cats and stuff. Like, I have 4 cats, and we have to talk about cats. This is going to be my segment. The Zach segment.
Let's let it roll,
Let's
man.
do it. Sorry, Rusty.
Yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good.
So how many cats do you have?
I have 3 cats.
And what are their names? I gotta know.
Okay, it's Valentino, Leon, and Marquise. And what about yours?
I have Starchild, after Paul Stanley, and Vader, like Darth Vader. Mm-hmm. And then we have Ruby. She's crippled, like her arms are crippled in. Oh. So we named her after a kangaroo because she hops around like a kangaroo. And then we have Louie, who is a Maine Coon. So he's like 20 pounds. He's huge.
You have a Maine Coon?
Yeah, he's huge.
Whoa. What's that?
Have you heard of those kind of cats before, Gus?
Maine Coon? Yes, they're big cats.
Yeah, he's got
long-haired.
Yeah,
he's big.
Beautiful cats.
Yeah.
So what do you get made fun of at all in the metal world for having cats, or does anybody give you a crap for it, or is it pretty?
No.
Oh well, I do.
You do?
Maybe it's
really?
just the people I hang out with. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding.
I never try to portray that I'm some evil macho guy or anything. I'm just myself. So people find it kind of cute that I'm this dude whatever, shredding guitars and petting cats and.
Generally, it's probably not something that comes up in conversation. Oh, hey, do you have cats, or do you have dogs, or do you have pets?
It kind of does, actually.
Well, that's crazy. I've never been asked about that, but I don't know.
It's because you're not a cat or a dog person yet.
Okay,
well, I had dogs when I was growing up, but after I moved out, and I need as little responsibilities as possible. I don't have enough time taking care of myself.
You know what? You're right about that. That it is a responsibility, and
for sure.
A lot of people are, it becomes this kind of trend for a while where, let's get a cat. But it's a commitment. It's also they're part of the family. It's not like you can get a cat and then or a dog and then dump it because your life changed now, or you can't take it, or you have no time. Like,
it's a commitment when you have to be able to treat an animal like a family member, and if you're not capable of doing that, you shouldn't get a pet.
Yeah, exactly.
And like with Rusty, I think that might be the case. You're just so busy. It's like it would almost be unfair to have an animal.
Absolutely, yeah.
I totally respect when somebody says, "Look, I can't, make space for that in my life because I want to do, and I want to." I mean, I can tell you guys now, I haven't been on a proper vacation with my wife for over 10 years because we can't leave the cats for more than 10 days. Right. My parents come over and they take care of them, but it's just you're always thinking about that, and cats cannot travel like the way like dogs are. They have to stay kind of like in the same space.
Do you find that like when you're touring that you really miss your cats? Do you think about them?
Oh yeah, every day, and I FaceTime them.
See, I'm not the weird one. All right, dude. Okay, so when I went to California for NAMM, my wife's mom stayed behind because she lived with us at the time, and she stayed behind to watch the cats. So they were fine. They were going to be fed all day. She feeds them too much, but it was like I think it was like midnight, and we were laying in the bed at the house that they had rented for us, and I was just so sad. I was like, I just wish I had my cat laying with me. It would just make me feel less nervous about just being away from home. So we called her mom, who was still awake, and then she flipped the camera around, and all the cats are laying on the bed. They're probably wondering what's going on, where's everybody at? And we're like we didn't even call to talk to her. We called to talk to the cats, and then they heard our voice and they got all perked up, like they were looking for us, and then when we got back, like they would not let us get up off the couch without following us around. Like, where were you? What's going on?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, they miss you, or they miss you, and then when you go home, they miss you, and then they're mad at you. They
right.
it's kind of like a love-hate thing for a little bit, and then
crap in your shoe or something, right?
Yeah. I used to have another cat. I used to have a Siamese. He passed away when he was 20 years old. Ooh. His name was Marcos. Well, we've had him for a long time, but he would poop in the bed when we left him for a couple of days. Like, we would find little birthday turds or something.
Little rosebuds.
Yeah.
Yeah, we never really had that. Alicia, my wife, had a cat for 22 years. And he passed away a couple of years ago, and it was weird. Like, she would go to work and I'd stay behind to do whatever, and he'd hang out with me all day. But then it was an hour before she came home. It's like he knew exactly what time of the day it was. He was like, all right, fuck you. I'm going to go hang out by the window. And he would hang out by the window and stare out the window until she would come home. And then he would see her car pull up, and then he'd start dancing around like where's she at? Let's go. And then, like, it was just really cool, like how you're right. Like, they're not just a thing. They're a part of kind of your life every day.
Absolutely.
And it you talk to them when you go into the room. It's just weird.
I talk to them all day.
I think animals are a lot smarter than most people give them credit for. You know what I mean? They know what's up. You know what I mean?
Dude, my cat's smarter than me.
Probably. They can do math and shit.
But can your cat shred? No.
Dude, I got a photo of that. I'll send it to you.
Oh, your cat shredding?
Yeah.
Dude, where's your his shirt?
I know, dude. I totally was gonna wear it, and I forgot. I have a Kiss T-shirt.
Oh, but it says hiss
with all the members. Yeah, of course. I should have fucking worn it today. Now
you should have. It's okay.
I'm just gonna call you guys back. I'll be back in 45. No, I'm kidding. But no, that's all we have to talk about with cats. But I just noticed it, and I was like, somebody. Paul Gilbert's a cat guy too. I noticed.
Yeah, like, he posts photos. He has a pretty big fat cat as well, and
big orange guy.
Yeah. I have an orange cat as well, and he's pretty big, and he's like Garfield.
Orange cats are just fat, man. I don't know why. We had another cat, Stewie, who ended up moving with my wife's mom because my two cats, Starchild and Vader, just did not like him. They could not get along, and so we moved him out. But all these orange cats are just fat. I don't know what it is about that.
Yeah, I don't know either. I really don't know. And mine loves.
I almost felt bad leaving him out because that's how weird I am. I was like, I better talk about Stewie, You
gotta talk about Stewie. He might be watching somewhere, right?
Yeah, so we had Louis. So it's, Louis's name is Huey Dewey Louis Adkins III.
Oh my god!
So that's his actual legal name.
That's great.
Yeah. So anyway, if you have any cool cat photos you want to send me, I'll post them during the video when I'm editing. So
I can certainly send you a bunch of cat photos. Yeah,
they'll be famous.
Oh, that's crazy, man.
They already are famous in a way. Yes.
Oh yeah. My favorite photo is one of, I think you're dressed in like goth makeup or something, or like a death metal thing, and then you had your cat up like this.
Oh yeah, I put on it was my first attempt to do corpse paint.
Oh.
I was watching that movie Lords of Chaos. Have you guys seen that?
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah.
Did you ever heard of that, Rusty? So good.
So yeah, it's such a good movie. So I was like, oh, cool. I mean, I know a bunch of guys from the black metal scene and stuff, but I was never really into that stuff. But I like the makeup. So the next day, I just went out and bought some makeup stuff, and I was like, I'm just gonna try it on.
Yeah, that's great, man.
Just because you know what? That's what quarantine will do to you. Yeah, that's the one.
Your cat's got like a more of an evil face than you right now.
Yep. Yeah.